Congress in 2022-23, 7.2 million households in the UK were food insecure. Currently, 30% of children in England, that's 4.3 million, are living in food poverty. And recent surveys conducted by Survation for the NEU reveal that 52% of struggling parents in England are cutting back on their food bills due to rising costs. 37% of children in England know someone at school who doesn't have enough to eat. That is a national scandal. Globally, we produce 1.5 times more than enough food to feed every man, woman and child on the planet. People go hungry because they are poor and they don't have enough money to buy the food being produced. There's no scarcity of food. In reality, the scarcity narrative was produced by corporate food regimes to serve their interests through capitalism. Food has transformed from a necessity to a commodity, solely for profiting from its high demand, and any detrimental health results appear to be collateral damage in favour of corporate greed. The previous government passed up a real opportunity to address the crisis of food poverty in the UK when they failed to implement the recommendations in the report that they commissioned from Henry Dimbleby and turning them into a meaningless food strategy. They produced a weak statement of intent, which ended up gathering dust. Now, the report wasn't perfect, but it was a good start. It had ambition and would have set a direction of travel that would have made a significant difference to the health of the nation, in particular children. So the BDA is clear. There's no quick fix here, but there are actions that can be taken now to make a start on improving access to healthy, nutritious food that's affordable and sustainably produced. Since 1976, the UK government has been required under the International Covenant of Economic, Social and Cultural Rights to secure the right to adequate food for everybody in the UK. The previous government failed miserably to do that, but we now have an opportunity with the new government to make that happen with a right to food bill. So if that is enshrined in law, that gives us a rights-based approach which will improve the implementation of a comprehensive UK-wide strategy, and this approach considers both the social and environmental implications of the food system. This will improve wider health of the population and the planet for the public of now and in the future. The BDA is also working alongside a wider coalition led by the NEU on calling for universal free school meals as part of our strategy. We want to extend free school meals to all primary pupils, which will significantly improve their diets, nutrition and educational outcomes. And I want to be clear, evidence shows that universal free school meals and any other universal benefit will increase the uptake of school meals, reduce stigma, ease financial pressure on families. The benefits of this policy outweigh the costs, as demonstrated by successful examples in London. The economic analysis projects over £41 billion in benefits against under £24 billion in costs over 20 years in England. No child should fall through the net, and all children should have at least one hot and nutritious meal every day. So this demand should be without question. What we're asking for is simply the right thing to do for people and the planet. So the government must take the lead and provide a statutory right to accessible, affordable and nutritious food, universal school meals for all primary and secondary school children and young people, and an evidence-based agricultural and food production policies to ensure healthy, nature-positive and affordable food. There's an urgent need to escape the profit-driven junk food cycle, reduce diet-related inequality and create a long-term shift in our food culture. All of this, of course, will help to alleviate pressure on our NHS and contribute to the overall health of the economy. So that growth piece, we can contribute significantly to that. And we're also calling for the establishment of a Minister for Food and Health to work across departments, in particular the DHSC and DEFRA. This would be a really positive step in the right direction. So I urge you to support the motion. We cannot allow our children to go hungry any longer. I move.
Thank you.